How have you seen your role in the Navy versus your role in, with your family as a husband, as a father? How has one helped the other?
Man, I think that the main thing has been just being consistent. You know, when I got to this command and even my previous command, you know, when I first met everybody, you know, one of the things I said was, when you see me at work, right, it's the same person you will see at home. And if you ask my son or you ask my wife about that, you know, they'll tell you that I'm the same person that I am at work. And I try not to be different, because I think that anytime you try to be someone you're not, eventually you're going to get exposed. Like eventually it's going to show up. And so for my family, you know, I always try to lead by example for my son. We have lots of conversations and stuff, and we talk about, you know, he's 21 now, going to be 22. And we talk about him being a young man and things of that nature. And we always have a good communication. And one thing in the family that we say, hey, that we stand on is, if there's a problem, we talk about it. Like, we will talk about everything in the home. And so I don't believe that I'm any different at home than I am here. Matter of fact, I take a lot of the principles that we do at home, and I try to bring them to work. You know, like my wife, she started with this thing, you know, years ago, where it's the win of the day, and it's on our refrigerator, and you know, we have to share what our wins are. And so when I got to this command, you know, I got a big whiteboard, put it down the hall, and you know, I put on top, you know, win of the day. And it's good to see the sailors walk by and every day get to go read it, and they put their win of the day, you know, because at the end of the day, every day's not going to be great. And we know that, and it's just about the consistency and just finding the small wins. And so I always say, you know, at home, hey, we can't go to bed till you have a win, no matter how small that win is. And then the same thing at work, you know. So I believe that it's just being consistent as a leader, whether it's being a husband, whether it's being a father, whether it's being a command master chief, just being consistent. I don't like to you know, say that, you know, I'm Clark Kent at home and then Superman at work, or vice versa. You know, I like to keep the same. I like to keep the same cape on, no matter where I'm at. So yeah, I think that for me, it's just a matter of being consistent.